$250 million in rookie jersey sales for Shedeur Sanders, which means he's going to commission $14 million. He only made $4.6 million from his rookie contract. So he's already made more than most second, third, whatever rounders. This is a sign for anybody out there that feels like they've been done wrong. You are always going to end up on the right side if you are a good person.
What if I told you a rookie just flipped the N.F.L. playbook upside down? A deal so wild, it made billionaires clutch their yacht champagne. Shedeur Sanders just dropped a $250 million jersey equity bomb, and the league's elite are sweating through their silk suits like it's a financial apocalypse. This isn't about touchdowns anymore, it's about power.
His jersey, according to Fanatics, is the best-selling jersey in his draft class. So what do you guys think about that?
Shedeur Sanders is going to be one of the richest quarterbacks ever. Prime equity from $250 million earned from his jersey sale. A lot of y'all said, Cap, that's a lie.
Shedeur didn't just sign a deal, he hijacked the system. The question now is, can the NFL handle a quarterback who moves like a Wall Street boss and thinks like a mogul? And please hit that subscribe button. It helps more than you think. Picture it. Owners relaxing on their floating palaces, sipping $5,000 bottles of wine, bragging about tax loopholes. Then boom, a 21-year-old quarterback hits them with a business nuke so big, their lawyers needed therapy.
Tell the truth. Does this surprise you guys that Shedeur Sanders, pick number 144, is now the best-selling jersey of the draft class?
No, and this is why he's going to be a Cleveland Brown. I think he's going to be on the roster no matter what. Because at the end of the day, I do think he has a safe floor at quarterback, but those type of things, moving the needle, moving dollars around and being relevant as a franchise, that's what you want as an owner.
Well, Jimmy loves.
Phones start ringing off the hook. Get Jerry Jones on the line, someone yells, while another faints into a pile of stock options. Shedeur Sanders didn't just play the game, he rewrote it. And he did it in shades and a velvet robe, not a helmet and pads. No touchdowns, no bonuses, no sneaky clauses. He went straight for equity, real ownership. He now owns the jersey, literally.
Did you have a good time at the rookie premiere event? Did you get a chance to catch up to Trav?
Yeah, it was fun seeing Travis there, of course. He's a changed man now. He got bankroll. Baby. It was cool being able to see him. Being on the stage, being able to take a picture, because it started in Jackson State, and just an idea, just a thought. It was just cool to see me and Travis, actually have NFL jerseys.
They say you were trying to steal your jersey, though. I seen a video.
Oh, when I was trying to steal my jersey?
Yeah.
I took the jersey. I didn't think it was a problem, and they yelled over the intercom, everybody return your jerseys. I said, well, let me return this jersey, bro.
The stitching, the nameplate, the logo placement, all his. Every time a fan cops a Shedeur Sanders jersey, the profits don't disappear into the NFL's secret money vault. They go straight to the man himself. This ain't a deal. It's a declaration of independence. It all goes straight to him. Meanwhile, NFL players are waking up like, wait, we can actually do that? Because for years, they've been eating scraps off the merch table while the league dines on filet mignon and billion-dollar bonuses. Here's how it usually plays out. Players get a microscopic slice, a sample-size nibble of that jersey money. After the league, the sponsors, and a whole army of middlemen take their cuts.
Keeping quiet, working, minding his business, driving the speed limit hopefully, and doing everything he needs to do to prepare for this upcoming season. And the people have decided that he deserves to be on top. If public opinion is everything, this just told you everything that you need to know. Because the NFL can punish you for public opinion, but they won't reward you for it.
It's like watching your grandma bake cookies and being told you can smell them but not taste one. But Shedeur, he kicked down the vending machine and took the whole rack. Instead of signing away his rights for one quick payday, he said, actually, I'll take lifetime royalties and a chair at the board table, thanks. That's when the owners started panicking. Because Shadow didn't just make a deal. He wrote a blueprint. A player first, lawyer up, I know my worth kind of blueprint that just shook the NFL's foundation. Now every college superstar with a flashy Instagram feed is looking at this like, oh, it's possible. Suddenly, it's not just about 40-yard dash times anymore. It's about ownership, strategy, and control. These rookies are starting to think like CEOs, while the owners are still busy burning $250 million on yachts, parking lots, and punters named after their third wives.
This is what Shedeur just did. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's what he said. $250 million of jersey sales? Most popular rookie jersey since his pops, Coach Prime, Deion Prime Sanders. $15 million or so in commission from them jersey sales. This is a perfect example of what's for you is for you, and they can't take it away. He's still gonna make the Browns. He's still gonna end up being a starter. He's still gonna end up getting a huge contract in a few years. But he already making more money than some of the dudes that's been in the league for years.
What really sent chills through the boardrooms wasn't the number. It was the structure, equity, ownership, the forbidden zone of the NFL oligarchy. Because if Shadow can own his jersey rights right now, what happens when others start asking for a slice of their own name, image, and likeness? What happens when they stop signing away their identity to the merch machine? Imagine the chaos when players start printing their own jerseys on Shopify and cashing in faster than the league pays their bonuses. And let's not pretend the owners didn't catch the name behind this movement. Prime equity. Yeah, that's right. As in Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, the man who turned Colorado into a one-man media circus, a hype factory, and the loudest revolution college football's ever seen.
Because of Shedeur Sanders' brand, he has implemented an entirely new clause for NFL contracts called the prime equity. And in this clause, he gets a percentage of everything that the Browns make off of his image and his likeness. This includes a certain amount when it comes to jerseys, merchandise. He also owns all of his content. So whether that's digital, whether that is, streaming media, whatever it is, docuseries, social media, he owns it. This is legendary. And the fact that it's called the prime equity clause.
This wasn't just a business play. It was a full-on primetime production. Nothing about this move was luck. Shedeur didn't stumble into greatness. He engineered it. He didn't walk into the draft looking nervous with a shaky handshake. He strutted in like a man about to buy the building. You could almost hear the owners whispering, "Wait, are those cufflinks with his own logo on them?" Even seasoned vets are looking around like, "Hold up, when did the rookie skip hazing and jump straight to executive privileges?" The truth? Shadow never planned to climb their old school hierarchy. He built his own, and now the whole system's glitching out in real time. Behind the scenes, chaos has hit the front offices. Emergency calls, legal teams scrambling, execs frantically Googling, "Can we stop players from owning their own names?"
Shedeur Sanders just made history with the #1 selling jersey for a 5th-round draft pick. Shedeur, we're doing it for Shedeur Sanders, guys, because what happened to him was not cool. So we are going to support Shedeur in his career in the NFL. His jersey sold more jerseys than any of the other draft picks. I am being told this. My sports peeps are telling me he's setting records already. Do you guys think he will be a star in the NFL?
Some insiders even say a few bigwigs nearly lost it in their luxury suites when the news broke. They were ready for young talent, but not young tycoons. The old guards shaking in their designer shoes because they see what's coming next. Rookies are watching. High school stars are watching. Every 5-star recruit who ever thought they had to sign away control just to wear an NFL jersey is now thinking twice. Shadow proved you can be the talent and the boss all at once. Now agents are switching their sales pitch. Forget bonuses and flashy signing checks. It's all about equity. The college NIL wave cracked the dam, but Shadow just kicked it clean off the hinges. He didn't just make a deal. He flipped the whole definition of one. This isn't your typical endorsement or a quick promo hustle. This is ownership. This is legacy-level money, the kind that feeds generations, the kind that makes your great-grandkids eat good because you wore that number with pride. And now the league's holding its breath because you've got to ask, what happens when the next 5-star quarterback steps up and says, "Actually, I'm bringing my own apparel line with me"? Imagine hearing that at a draft press conference. Every owner in the room would choke on their champagne. What happens when Travis Hunter says, "I want a cut of every highlight clip you air on Sunday Night Football"? What happens when the players stop begging for permission and start demanding partnership?
Now, ain't this crazy, huh? Ain't this about a, you already know. Look at this. They already trying to play Shedeur, a projected second pick, not a second round, projected second pick, number 2 overall. And look at this. Who got the top jersey sales of all rookies? And guess what his commission is? Allegedly, his commission is about $14 million. Now, this is 2 times his contract far as being a 5th round pick.
Because let's be real, they've always been the product. For decades, the league has been selling these athletes like collectible action figures with shoulder pads and slogans. But now, those same action figures are asking for royalties. And that's what's got the suits trembling. Because this new generation isn't just talented, they're sharp, media-trained, brand-conscious, fluent in the business game. They're not stumbling through interviews. They're dropping strategy on camera and posting clips that go viral overnight. The NFL tried to control the story, but Shedeur flipped the script. He owns the camera, the mic, the platform, and the highlight reel. Let's break it down. Your average NFL jersey sells for around $130. The league takes about 80% after everyone slices their piece of the pie. The player might see $10 if they're lucky. 10! Now flip that script. Shedeur keeps 60%, 70%, maybe even more. And he doesn't need stadium stores or middlemen. His jerseys drop online like high-end sneakers. Limited editions, countdown timers, fans refreshing pages like it's a PS5 restock. The drop sells out in minutes, the hype explodes, and the money flows directly to him. He's not just monetizing a name, he's building a movement. The owners can only watch as their monopoly melts into a free-for-all market where players hold the power. Their last desperate move? Try convincing the next wave that Shedeur is an exception, a fluke, but it's too late. It's already happening.
$50 million? I'm not surprised. And I'm not even talking about his personal website where he sells clothing from. Now, from that $250 million, it probably make anywhere between $5 to $14 million. That's more than his NFL contract is over 4 years.
Young athletes are paying attention. They're building brands at 16, locking NIL deals at 17, launching podcasts before prom. By the time draft day hits, they don't need the league to make them. They are the brand. They come in with fan bases, merch lines, YouTube channels, and loyal followings. And here's the twist that scares the owners most. These kids see themselves in Shedeur. They talk like him, think like him, and move with that same quiet confidence. Because nothing shakes the system harder than watching someone who looks like you rise up and own the game, literally. He just pulled off a business coup so bold it's got billionaires in DEFCON 1. And here's the wild part. Shedeur's only getting started. This isn't even his peak. He hasn't taken a single snap in the NFL yet, hasn't thrown a pass under those bright Sunday lights, and he's already rewritten the rule book on what a rookie can demand. Now picture this. What happens if he actually balls out? If he's not just a brand, but a top-tier performer? What do you do when the guy dominating both the highlight reel and the business world is the same person? The owners know exactly what that means. It means leverage, pure, unstoppable leverage, the kind you can't bench, can't suspend, can't control. Because how do you punish someone who doesn't even need you? Shedeur's not playing the same game as everyone else. His scoreboard isn't measured in yards or touchdowns. It's measured in shares, royalties, and market dominance. And now every rookie in the league is sweating harder than a third-string quarterback in August heat, realizing the landscape just shifted overnight. Because Shedeur didn't just sign a contract, he sparked a revolution. The second that $250 million jersey equity bomb hit the news, every top prospect from Arch Manning to Travis Hunter froze mid-drill and started calling their marketing teams. They got the message loud and clear. Build your brand first, get drafted second. Forget chasing shoe deals or Gatorade commercials. This new generation wants ownership. They want a piece of their own product before they even lace up their cleats. Shedeur didn't just change the game, he became the game. And now, every young star with vision is trying to follow the same playbook, one where control, confidence, and cash all belong to the athlete. Shedeur just rewrote the rookie handbook, torched the agent playbook, and lit the old wait your turn mantra on fire, using a cigar rolled in endorsement cash.
On with his personal brand, was able to create, this life, this brand for his family. He passed the baton to his sons, his nephews, his daughters, etc., and they were able to carry on with their own personal brands and their own personalities. I know a lot of us were upset about how the draft took place, but he was playing chess, not checkers, and took a page out of Prime's book, and I love that they called it Prime. I just love that. And again, this is not going to be the first time that we see this. More and more athletes that come up off of money, off NFL, that continue to build off NIL, that continue to build brands in college, are going to be asking for these types of percentages. This is literally one of the first times that we're seeing this. This is revolutionary.
Every blue chip recruit in America is sitting in media training, whispering, how do I do what he just did? They're not asking, what team will I play for anymore? They're asking, will that team respect my portfolio? The ripple effects are nuclear. Agents are staring at their contracts like, hold up, we don't get a cut of the NFT merch line? NFL front offices are in full panic mode, bracing for a new wave of rookies who aren't just bringing highlight reels. They're showing up with LLCS, licensing attorneys, and full-blown TikTok empires. These kids aren't signing in, they're launching. Lawyers, logos, and launch strategies all lined up like it's draft day 2.0. Even the rookie symposium might need a total overhaul. Forget playbooks. They're gonna need lessons on stock dilution, crypto wallets, and trademark law. And the league? Total scramble mode. Execs are already whispering about rule changes, tightening rookie deal regulations, slipping in sneaky clauses to block equity demands, forcing players back into cookie-cutter licensing contracts like it's 2007 again. Good luck with that. The old-school reps, who used to flex their Rolodex in war rooms, are now being outshined by 21-year-olds, walking in wearing custom suits made from jersey fabric, with CEO embroidered on the sleeve. Even the brands are shaking. Some are diving straight into the chaos like moths to a flaming TikTok reel, trying to lock in partnerships before Shedeur clones flood the market. Others? They're ghosting emails like it's a bad breakup, terrified of losing control. Because if every rookie wants creative power, personal licensing rights, and equity shares, that comfy endorsement model suddenly looks ancient, like a rotary phone in an iPhone world. And the fans? Oh, they're in for a ride. On one side, you get better merch, cleaner drops, direct-to-fan deals, and transparency the league never wanted you to see. On the other side, team loyalty just got complicated. Are you repping the franchise? Or your favorite player's independent merch empire? Let's be real. This wasn't just a jersey deal. This was Shedeur launching a 70-yard dime straight into the heart of the NFL business model. A message loud and clear to every athlete out there. You don't have to wait your turn to be a boss. He and his team didn't just build a brand, they named it like a tech startup. It sounds like the kind of company that buys out your favorite coffee chain and turns it into a crypto hub. Bold, fearless, and ahead of its time. Now the league's standing at a crossroads, evolve or get steamrolled, because Shedeur just proved the waiting game is over. The new generation isn't asking for a slice anymore. They're showing up with their own ovens, recipes, and delivery trucks. They're baking their own pies, stamping their names on the boxes, and keeping every penny of profit. Good luck, owners. You had your run. Because the era of the athlete entrepreneur just kicked off, and Shedeur Sanders is already running the 2-minute drill on your entire business model. And guess what? He's not punting. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more updates. Because this story, it's only just getting started.